Hey there. Welcome to the show. It's Aristotle Full Throttle. I might have to figure out how to do voices. I might have to figure out how to make my voice work correctly. Hi. How are you? Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. If I know how to. Watch this. Here it is. Nope. Happy Friday. This is the Aristotle Full Throttle show. But here we are again. Trying to figure out how to work computers. I would like for you to give me money so I could buy a new computer. So do that, and I'll tell you jokes. I'll make you laugh. I'll make your day brighter. How about that? What, do we have a deal? I would love for this computer to work properly. Hold on, let me try this. Properties. Pass one. Wait a second. Hey, input switch. Ooh, there it is. Works now. Hi. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle, and welcome to the show. We'll start the podcast tomorrow. You can as a biscuit, and in England, a biscuit is a cookie of dough. So are cookies. It's very confusing. English, that is. I hope we're speaking the same language. Hold on, wait a second. I gotta just. What you need to do is you gotta put the capo, the guitar capo, underneath the mic stand, because everything is held together. I've got an old charging wire from my iPhone tying together my. That's how we do. This is on our way to world fame and notoriety. The fresh original of Full Throttle. That's me. Welcome to the show. Yes. A week that has gone by. I went to the beach yesterday. That's why I didn't have a show yesterday. That's why there was no podcast. Days a week, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I might do it in the morning. Uh-oh. No sound. Oof. We will... The insult comic dog. Yes, just a stream of consciousness this is. And sometimes it's a weak stream. Lucky you have issues. I kid. I make jokes. This is what we do here. Some background music, but it's not working, so I'll just talk to you. I don't even know if the background music is something that you enjoy listening to, but I do like the smooth sounds of music that I've created in the past. I like to be resourceful, see? I like to use everything I've ever done and make it an accumulated thing. So this show has been a snowball effect since I was born, as you can see by the roundness of my fro. I've been collecting things I've been making my whole life, and just giving them to you.
Ooh, that's a bingo.
I hope you could hear that, because it was worth it. Well, if you'd like to chat with me, you could jump in the Discord as always. But today I'd like to talk about all kinds of things. Today I'd like to talk about Will Smith. As if we haven't talked about him for the last 2 weeks. I know that you guys got to talk about him last week and got to hear all the news, but today there's news. There's an update. The Academy took 2 weeks to figure out that, maybe we should ban Will Smith from the Academy and all the Academy events. It's cutting in and out. Okay. Here. What if I do this? I don't really know how to fix this. If I just delete everything. Is this working? Can you hear me now? I feel like this. I feel like the Verizon guy. I don't know. Is it cutting in and out still? Let me know if it's cutting in and out. Because that go cut out my eyeballs. Throw myself off a cliff. For the sake of the show. Because maybe that will help. Maybe that will actually help. Boy. If I don't touch anything, I think everything... Actually updated OBS today. A little behind the scenes. I know that you... about it. I updated my OBS today. Is that better? Well, here's the thing. Now I can just talk, and I'm unencumbered by music and sound effects, all of the things that make this show. So I'm just gonna have to sit here and maybe play guitar and not even touch the microphone. If I don't even touch the microphone, I think that'll be that. No. You don't want me to run out into traffic? It's right there. It's readily available. I see cars passing constantly. If I just close my eyes and run across the street, chances are I'll get to the other side. I actually knew somebody who was pretty morbid. They didn't really have a great sense of humor. They oftentimes didn't like jokes, especially jokes told about them. Speaking of Will Smith's wife, this person was very much speaking of Will Smith and Will Smith's wife, and Jada Smith and Jada Smith's husband. Speaking of narcissistic people, this person I'm talking about right now is a narcissist. So what they would say is like, you'd make a joke about them and they'd be like, what do you mean by that? And I mean, just say words and sounds and make sounds that make you laugh. And they're like, well, what do you mean by that? That's not the type of existence. So what I try to do is I try to curate folks who can laugh at themselves, not like people like Jada Smith, who can't laugh at herself. But she did laugh. She did, however, laugh at Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. But I think it's important to be able to laugh at yourself. Also, you can laugh at me if you want. I'm fine with that. I'm totally okay. You could sit there and make fun of everything I've ever done in my life, because I put myself out there. If I put myself out there as a public figure, as someone who's got a platform, who's someone who stands on a soapbox, if I am that person, you, as the member of the public who is receiving the message, can criticize that message. I thought that everybody knew that. I thought that was a known thing. I don't know. It's a thing for people to do. Here, I'm going to delete this thing because I don't need the switch. Delete this block. Yeah, I deleted more things. The more things I delete, the better things, the smoother things run here. And I'm talking about people. Delete life that drag you down. You got to be surrounded by people who say, hey, I believe in you and the thing that you do, and I like that about you, and I like those things, those qualities that you actually value. Like, say you say things that are interesting. Maybe you value knowledge and facts and figures and stuff like that, and that's the thing I like about you. That's actually the thing that you are is the thing I like about you. There's some people that don't even know how to do that. They just go, I'm annoyed at the very thing that you are. So you got to run away from those people. You really do got to run away from those people. I'm building on the show little by little. I'm adding little sound effects here and little sound effects there. Can you hear the music? Don't stop the music. Someone told me once over and over again for 5 minutes in a song. Yeah. Let me turn this up. I think if I put the music around this level, hear it consistently. Good. We got Raccoon Raiders in the house today. You know, in the metaphorical house, the house of AFT, the Aristotle Full Throttle House. But you can subscribe to this show as a podcast. You could just listen to the talking part, because that's probably the best part so far. I used to have like little graphics and videos and stuff like that, but you know what? To make the show bigger and better and louder and faster, stronger, I need your support on Patreon and or Twitch. Just subscribe or just throw me, you know, $1,000 a month. I'll take it. I will take the money. What do you pay for Netflix a month? $20 a month for Netflix, and they got a billion shows of garbage. I give you an original show every single day, only 5 days a week. Anyway, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Will seems to be not a public person like he is. Will seems to think Jada is not a public person like he is. That's true. Jada's out there saying airing all their. I don't even want to call it dirty laundry. Jada's out there just telling her business to everybody, and everybody's like, "Well, that's your business, isn't it? Why do we gotta know about your business? What, like, that's your business with you and your husband, your friends, and your kids, and that's your business. I don't really need to know about that business." But I mean, she has every right to talk about it, but I'm just saying, I have every right to not listen to it. I'm gonna go watch whatever what she was on. Different World? Remember she was on, what show was she on in the 90s? And then she was in movies and all those things. And then she's like married to Will Smith. And listen, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, you can, this is an option. I know that this is something that considered yet. You can get a divorce. You can also, so you can do whatever you want. I just don't need to know about it. Honestly, nobody needs to really know about it. You got Jada over here saying she's seeing someone else, and then there's Will over there saying that, you know, I don't know what they're saying or whatnot. He thinks he needs his wife. Why can't she stand up for herself? She couldn't come up. She couldn't F you, keep my name out your mouth. She had to say, Will. Well, Will, I don't know. I think he probably jumped the gun a little bit, took it upon himself in that moment, perhaps feeling a little undermined. That's the problem, though. I think here's the problem. It's the undermining. People feel undermined. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a mind, and then sometimes you build a mind under that mind. It lapses. It's not supported. People don't feel supported by their partner. If you're supported by your partner, which Will thought he was doing, but in retrospect, actual circumspect, I feel like he wasn't doing anything cool of him damn self, you know, and embarrassing his wife, in my opinion. But of course, this show is my opinion, and my opinion also are my own, even yours. I almost choked on the coffee. So I just think, you know, we don't need to know their business. We really don't. We don't. I sound like Popeye. Yeah. Remember I used to have Joe Bye. Guys, if you guys want to watch the archive of this show, you can see, you know, like hundreds of shows. I've done hundreds at this point. Hundreds of live streams. You can maybe like 100. Well, let's see. How many days in a... It depends on... If you got 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, that's 5 times 50, at least. Let's say I've done... Let's do some math here. 5 times 40 weeks. That's 200 show. Plus times 2. I've done probably like 300-400 shows like this. And, you know, they always say it's the show that's the charm. That's what I used to hear when I was a kid. They'd say, you know, the harm. That's what they would say. But, you know, Will Smith is going over, they're smacking people like he's not, like he's got, nowadays everybody's got something to say like they, but here's the point. Will Smith, You know, the funny thing about the slap, the infamous slap of Chris Rock, is Chris Rock was about to say something right after he got slapped. He was about to make it probably mind. He was probably going to say funny, also even more spicy, because his comic instinct, you could see. When Will Smith's wife's name out Jeff mouth, Chris Rock was like, and he bit his lips. He bit his lip because he said, you know what? I'm going to be a class act and keep the show rolling. I'm not going to say, that's not the only thing in your wife's mouth. Which is what he say, in my opinion. I'm just saying that Chris Rock is funnier than Will Smith. I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to pretend that I'm not. I was a huge Will Smith fan. I thought Will Smith was hilarious. I actually acknowledged that he was a little bit over the top of a type of personality. I would always, he's definitely over the top, but I enjoy his acting. I enjoy what he does for a profession. I think he's good at it. Clearly he is. He won an Oscar for this year alone. But I think that he's going to win eventually, right? He's like one of those guys where like, well, Will Smith's going to win. Like Tom Hardy's going to win eventually. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio won a couple years ago. And just like 20 years ago, I think it was for Training Day, you had Denzel Washington was one of those people. Is he not winning? Won it like 4 times or something. Tom Hanks is probably the greatest. I don't know. How many Lewis has won it? Daniel... I like his brother better, Daniel Knight. Well, I say that Will Smith is getting 10 years, no invites to the invites to any type of. He can still get nominated and still win Academy Awards. He just can't accept them apparently. And if he wins again in the next 10 years, they'll be. It's not here to accept this award on account of you know why. We all saw what happened. So it's going to be a point of contention over the next 10 years. I think he'll probably appeal it. I don't know what the hell the process is. It's just people can just decide or not decide. They could say, hey, Will Smith, you're back in. Come on in. Yes. And so they'll just probably invite him back in after five fingers. After 5 years. What did 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. I figured they would just give him a year per finger that hit Chris Rock's face. You know what I'm saying? On account of the 5 finger slap. Slap. I'm working on a photo book right now. This photo book is going to have photos in it because I'm a photographer. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I'm a photographer. And why don't people say that? Why don't people, they say photo, they say photo, but then they say photographer. It's weird. It's like one of those weird things that people say and do. You know what else is weird? Slapping people. Weird move. It's a humiliating move, really. You go up to a guy and you just slap him across and walk. Expect any repercussions? Well, there you go. Privilege. I mean, that's the ultimate white privilege that Will Smith has right there. Let me just look at what's going on in the... it's stuff like that I say, right? You know that I'm joking, right? If you watch the show maybe more than once, you go like, oh, this guy's joking. He's saying sarcastic things. There are people in this world that don't understand sarcasm. I realize that's more and more. Travel through the time and space. I just look at the people and I say, how do you go through world? Like, it must be boring and drab existence to just every day and not find anything funny. I'm laughing at the idea of not finding anything. I already think that's funny. Everything's funny. Batman on it. Want to see something funny? There's Batman on a cup, right? And now there's glasses. There's the Batman on the cup. That's hilarious. We just making comedy happen constantly here at Aristotle Full Throttle. Just never nonstop comedy. Look, a ring. That's what I think of that ring. I'm gonna throw it in the trash. If this is a good... I got all kinds of things on my desk. I've got this Imperial swatch. You could... It's like the Empire for Star Wars. This is a swatch. You can sew it onto your backpack if you want. I don't want to. You could have... I don't want to throw it out. I have this thing, and I just keep holding on to it, and I'm like, I'll use it one day. Never use it. I'll never sew this onto anything. Maybe on Monday's show, we'll sew this onto my backpack. So people will say, is he a part of the Empire? And I'll say, yes. And, you ever have stuff that you just keep forever and you'll never use it and you know you'll never use it, but then you just decide one day that you're either going to lose it? I've got so many of those things I'd like to throw out. Look at this thing. I got this for Christmas a few years, like maybe 6-7 years ago. It's called a cab clone. It's $300. I haven't used it once. You want it? I've read all the reviews. I've watched all the... I still haven't plugged it in yet. Apparently it sucks. I'll... $50. Also, I'm going to have a... There, say hello, say hi, drop into the comments, say your opinion. Do you think Will Smith's punishment of not attending the Oscars for 10 years is appropriate, or should it have been more? Should it have been less? Honestly, I think it should have just been 5 years, but, you know, they're going to say, "Take, we're going to shake a stick at you, come back at, watch what happened." Nominated, there's going to be a big PR campaign, bring Will Smith back. He's made amends. He and Chris Rock are best friends. Boys 4 together. They're bad boys for Darth Vader's trending. Darth Vader trending. That's Speaking of empires, right? I'm talking patch that I could sew onto pack, which is the Imperial. About the world now and the evil empire is Russia, Rus. The Ruskies. I feel like observing Vladimir Putin, right? Look at me. I'm just some guy talking into a microphone. This is like the movie Pump Up the Volume featuring Christian Slater from the... He had his own little... And I said, I want that one day, and here we are. Everybody can do it. Everybody has a podcast. Thank you for watching my... But I see this guy feel Latin, and I'm like, he's really egging on right now. He keeps doing it's horrific and horrible and just like completely reprehensible and to the 10th millionth degree actions. There's not even a word for the horrific, that this guy is perpetrating is insane. And you know what? The world is just kind of like, oh, we have to. Dropping bombs on children, killing refugees. We can't even call them refugees. We have to call them internally displaced. That refugees. Like, what are we doing, guys? Just watching the Ukraine destroyed, decimated. When they say decimated, the term literally means to reduce by 1/10. The place is being obliterated. It's getting the map. Is it cutting in and out still? Is it? I don't know how to fix it. Oh boy. What about now? Is that better? Is that why I'm tuning in and tuning out? How long sitting there the whole time? How about now? Can you hear? My, I can, hi. Thanks for watching. I feel like no. The answer is no. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm doing this show, see, because I got nothing else going on right now at the moment. No auditions coming in. Things are hot out. But what I'm doing is trying to take care of my health. You see, I work out every day, and you should too. Everybody should work out every day. You should. I know that you don't want to, and I know they say 3 times a week, but no, you should work out every day. Listen, let me tell you something. Is it cutting out? Let me tell you something. You should work out every day. Still cutting in and out. I don't know how to fix this, except for getting a new computer. I need a new computer. I'm going to probably just end the stream then if I can't. Why would it... Here, let me try this. Maybe that's better. Maybe. I don't know. I get signal. A very strong signal. But then it disappears. Well, I have to say... Oh, I see. I still think it's working. But I saw a post the other day that said, listen, if you're taking care of yourself, if you're taking care of your health, then if you're working out, if you're eating right, that is productive. It only cuts out once every 5 words. Every 5 words. Okay, well, that's good. Now I'll just not say every 5th word. Thank you. Here to dink. Let me know that. Yeah, keeps. All right. What do I do here? Send me money. All I need is $1. Oh, $1 from 3,000 of you. If $1 from each every thousands of you. Let me try to turn off this. Hey, Ange. How are you? I don't know why this is a new thing. This is a brand new feature on the Aristotle Full Throttle Show where you don't have every word. You have to get... Yeah. Yeah. All right. Huh. Don't know what to do about it. I'm watching the signal just drop. And... Ange, do you have anything to say about Will Smith? Maybe I'll let you take over. Not sure why this isn't working. I can see the signal. Sounds like someone out. It sounds like the Oscars up in here. Leave me out, you effing mouth. Weird. I don't know how to fix it. If anybody knows how to come into my house and computer, please. Look. I don't know how to do. I do know how to do this. I know how to do the talking part. The technical kills me. It kills me. I need a new computer. And let me tell you why. Let me build a case as to why I need a new computer. Everything I do goes through the computer. I do photography, I have to edit on the computer. I do videography, I edit on the computer. I do live streaming, I have to edit on the computer. I record music, I have to do it on the computer. This computer has reached the end of its life. Have I tried unplugging it? I've tried unplugging it. I've tried punching it. I've tried pouring water on it. Surprisingly, that did not help. Yes. Clearly, if I'm not touching anything. I think my computer just hard. And it shouldn't. Don't think too hard about it. That's today's lesson. Don't think too hard. If you're thinking about somebody, they're probably not thinking about you. Uh-oh. Ange says, well, my hands are tied. Uh-oh, Ange, are you all right? Do you need me to call the police? Get to the nearest exit. I got pranked a couple years ago, last year, on April Fools. And this person tried this year, but last year on April Fools, they tried to prank me. They called me. And they said, oh my God, I'm in a closet. I don't know how. I'm like tied up and I'm in a closet. Someone locked me in their closet. I've been here for days. And I was like, oh my God, do you need me to call the police? I'll call the police. And then they were like, yeah, oh my God, I don't know what day it is. Could you just tell me what day it is? And I was like, oh, you got me. They got me. And then this year, I waited by the phone. Actually, I didn't wait by the phone. I just knew that if they called me, it would be a joke. So I picked up the phone when they called me, and I was like, oh my God, thank God you called. I am hanging off of a bridge right now, and it's so windy I might blow away. I don't know. I just was trying to go with the moment. Just laughed because they knew I got them before they got me. Is it still cutting out? Let me know if it's cutting out, because I would like to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm just falling over here. And have you worked? I know that you're a fitness fanatic and that you like to that you're a yoga instructor. What are the things that you did today to take care of yourself? Well, today is a day in Los Angeles where it's a 97-degree day. They were like, do not go outside, and so I went running. Right now, okay, good. Listen, I'm not even gonna touch nothing. I'm gonna stay here like this. I'm gonna be very still. I don't want my computer to have to overthink. Ah, it's cutting out. Well, just hang in there for 25 more minutes. It's disheartening. I feel crestfallen. I feel like the wind is out of my sails. I would like to be able to communicate directly with you, clearly. This is what I like. I like to talk. I like to talk and communicate clearly with people. Some people don't like that. They are unaware of communication skills. I actually majored in communications in college, technically. If you look at my degree, it's a major in communications, film studies, and production. Ange says, I ate a salad. I have orders not to do anything too strenuous. Uh-oh, Ange, why? Is it too hot? You're in New Orleans right now, and it might be too hot to do anything. Was it a fresh salad? Was it a freshy, delicious orange and strawberry salad? My friend Judy said yesterday that if you pour olive oil onto oranges with salt and pepper, it's good. And I said, anything salt and pepper is good. Pretty much. Huh. Don't know where the source of the... Maybe it's this microphone. Maybe the microphone is the problem. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe the microphone is the issue, man. Check. Let me turn this up louder. Maybe there's a stronger signal. Ange says, amongst other issues with my torso right now. Oh, no, Ange. Sorry about your torso. Is there another? That's the worst part about having injuries or so, Ange. You don't have another one. If you got like a leg, if your foot hurts, you could lean on the other one. But the torso and the back and the spine, you can't be like, oh, my other back, So I'm sorry that you're having torso issues, because that's the worst. That's right in the middle. That affects everything. Everything's attached to that part. It's actually pretty chilly down here today. Well, Well, partner, you can come here to LA and experience the heat. You're gonna have soon, says Ange. Uh-oh. Well, I hope it all goes well. And you know, that's great. That's what are they gonna do? They're gonna put your in. They're gonna put it back together. They're gonna sew you up. I'm just trying to get by right now. I know that you're trying to get by too, Ange. I'm sorry that. Hope you're not in pain. Well, was it just from exercising, or what was the hernia? You know, hernia can be just a random event. It happened. It's just a tear, muscle tear. So hopefully you're fine. Your heat is due in 2 days. Well, good golly. Sorry about your humidity in advance. I was trying to watch Moon Knight last night, but I got bogged down in my computer. I could see when the signal fades, so I start the sentence over again. Ange says they're going to tuck my hernia in and remove something. Okay. Just don't, you know, hopefully it's not like when you disassemble a car and then you reassemble a car and then there's parts left over. Or maybe hopefully there is that, you know. You ever take something apart and then you put it back together and there's like, where do these 3 screws go? I've got them left over. I did that with my projector and then found out I can't plug it in anymore. I have a projector, yes. Every filmmaker has a projector. Also, projection. That's another lesson. Sometimes when you accuse other people of the feelings that you're having, that might be your own feelings. And you're misinterpreting theirs. That's called projection. We learn things here at Aristotle Full Throttle every day, thing or two or nothing. We, you know, to take what you will. You won't. That reminds me, my guitar teacher, he said something that he didn't like Metallica. And he said, you could leave Metallica at the door when you come to your lessons. I said, okay. And then I started playing this. Ready? I didn't start playing that. Listen, I'm going to let you in on a little secret about Metallica. I'm going to get my jazz pen for my used to. Here's a riff by Metallica. And then it goes like this. Which is funny because they met great success with that song called Enter Sandman. And they did what so many bands do, which is a misstep. It's a very Nickelback thing to do, which is the next album, they wrote the same song again called King Nothing. That's a little for everybody out there. It's just a little observation I made about the band Medical Echo. Come on, you got more than that. Remember this one? Their Christmas album. It goes like this. No, wait. I forgot it. Don't worry, it's on every album. You just wrote that. Don't remember it? It's from the future. I played all the chords. There's no more chords left to play. Have you added all the cards left to play to 0? Trying to remember right now. If you guys can remember that song for me, please let me know. I won't tell you the title. It's actually 4 steps lower than it should be. Guitar. There's so many guitars. You ever play? So guys, I'm gonna photo book eventually. It's gonna be a photo book because I'm a photographer. I take photos for a living. I've been doing it professional for 13 years now, 12, 13 years now. Professional photographer. So I'm gonna bring to you my photography. It's a thing that you can buy eventually. And then I can show you all this work I've been accumulating over the years, and then you can buy it with money, and then I can buy a new computer with that. See, it's exchange, capitalism, art. I can't do anything other than creative endeavors. This is what I've decided in life at a very young age. There's no do more than be creative constantly and productive creatively. And I think that I don't ever want to work for a company. Oh, did it cut out? I don't want to ever work for a company where there's like hey, come here for like most of your day, and then I'm going to make a lot of money off of you, and I'm going to give you a little tiny little slice of that money, but I'm going to make you work for me so that I can make all the from your productivity. Sorry if that is your situation, but people argue, well, the business owner take on all the liability, they take on all the responsibility. It's like, well, I don't know about that. A little bit more profit. I think that a billionaire didn't make $1 billion working hourly. Had a phone call, me back. Well, welcome back. I wrote this song for you, Ange. If anybody can name that song, I'll give you a high five. I'll say shout out to you for getting that right. It's also by the same artist that does this one. Yeah. It's not from the same artist that does this. That's another. This artist does this. You know what I'm saying? How's this song go? Then explode over and over. Give it away. Check out for the day. In for a round of over. Sure. Get up and go. Those chords are so good. Oops. You see that chord right there? Ladies, guys and girls, boys and people of girls, also folks of non-binary persuasion. Listen to that. I mean, come on. Right? It goes like this. Who comes up with that? It's genius. They also do this one. I'm in love with the world through the eyes of a girl. I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to sing it. Don't make me sing it. I'm not going to whistle it either. Walk you through that. It's awesome. It's awesome. See, there's like an F chord. And then it goes to like a D minor. But this part's cool when it goes like this. Crooked spin, can't get rest. I'm damaged bad at best. no one says it shows. They want you. Nope. You. They don't. Say yes. That's the title. This song also does this one. Let me see how to play it. Remember this part. Stick with me as I try to remember this part. That sounds cool though. I'll just add that. Ah. There it is. I'll give you a hint by singing the outro. I'm not gonna. One now is happiness for you and me, and what I used to be. Yeah, that's the bass. And away. And then this is gonna baffle you for. But this is one of my favorite artists of all time. It's my favorite thing. That might be my favorite song by that person. I wish I could play two instruments at once and not try to sing. That's not working. I'm not going to do that. What else did they sing? I'll play you another song by them. Until you get it, but you won't get it. It's okay. It's fine. I won't be offended. All right, I'm going to try to use a different source here. I'll turn to Oscar's source of words. Hold on a second. Yeah. All right. Out now, but it's just more. It won't sound as good. I don't understand why it's cutting out. I wish. And can you guess this? Where you I got a joke. Got problems you can stand for you as the devil pleases. Give up the thing you love. Oh no, it got worse. How does it get worse? Listen, I could tell you how to get worse. Get low. How did it get worse? Weird. Well, give me all your money, and I'll get a new computer, and then you can have entertainment constantly. That's up. It'll be, I might just go on that. I just might go on Apple later and just buy a new computer on Apple. Except though, I saw that I shouldn't buy the new iMac right now because it's so old. It says the old iMac is so old that they're going to come out with a new iMac like any day now. So I'll basically be paying the iMac price for an old iMac. So, yes, give me all your money. Is that a pretty song? How it's. If I could play it right, it'll sound great. So I just muse about. I'll play some for you, which I don't mess with Apple. Yeah, Edge, you don't mess with Apple. I paid $40 million for this computer 7 years ago. This computer is way old. It's too old to go out here. I need to into the street. I need to shoot. Go away. This needs to be gunned. Be put out of its misery is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all I'm actually saying. So, yeah. Maybe we'll do that. I'll actually, when I get my new computer, I'll take the camera to this one and I'll put that live. Can't stand it. And this not working. Stand it. It's weird how I just need the simplest thing to work and it won't. The computer, I saw some, their name is, what was their name? They're a really artist. And she was saying how, if people think that technology will solve their problems, got a new computer. If only I got a new computer, she said. People then they don't understand technology, they don't understand their problems, which is true. Or is another this other. Anyway, Reed. She's great. Check her out. She's a professor at Harvard now for like cool stuff. If it cuts out, it'll just sound right. Look at me, I'm Dick Dale. Hey. Yeah. Ha! That's like a guy in the back. Ooh. Ha! I don't know. I don't remember how that song goes. If you remember how the song goes, please send me $1. I'm trying to, this is a fundraiser, ladies and gentlemen, but I have officially started the fundraiser for my new computer so that doesn't cut out. If you hear the audio cutting out and you would like to satisfy that itch where you're like, ow, that hurts my ears when it cuts out. Send me money. Money, and I'll put a money counter on the screen. Hey, movie guy, thank you for joining us. I don't know. Listen, I don't remember how to play guitar. I just have one. Any requests that you want to hear that are choppy? I could play everything from Nine Inch Nails. That's a cool song. I mean, that's the only song I know. I know people who are like, I just want to play one song. I just want to play one song by that one artist. I just want to play that one song by that one artist on the guitar, and that's it. And I'm like, really? That's it? You just want to play the one song ever? They're like, yeah, I don't want to sit there and practice. I don't want to know anything about the guitar. I just want to play the one song. And I'm like, that sounds horrible. You'd probably be terrible at it. What about this one? Do you ever feel like you don't have a partner? Right, the next time. E major 7. Hey, what's up, Terry? This is out to you. And then the song goes like, yeah, go flee. Oh. Bassett says, you can play anything. Mad love for all these years. Vader for life. Well, I appreciate your long-term fandom. And if you want to support a clear signal vocal, I appreciate any donations you have. Oh, donations. I had a donut the other night. I went to the Billie Eilish concert. I didn't even talk about the Billie Eilish concert. Let me talk about the Billie Eilish concert for the next 5 minutes. I saw Billie Eilish. We had VIP tickets. It was amazing. Shout out to Lauren for getting the VIP tickets. That was amazing. We got to go hang out in the VIP section, and I saw in the VIP section after the concert, I saw Patton Oswalt. None other than Patton Oswalt. I saw him. It was the second time we actually saw him because we went and saw him do comedy like 2 months ago. But here's the thing. Billie Eilish and Phineas Eilish. Is that his name, Phineas? Eilish? That's not her last name. It's O'Connell. But we saw them, and they were really good. She's just so dang charming, you know? She's just a really charming bad guy. And I think that it was quite good. Yeah, it was super random, and it was great, though. I like Billie Eilish. So I went and saw it, and I was really impressed. And then I was listening to her music, and I was so depressed. I was just so sad. I'm like, oh, wait, it's because I've been listening to Billie Eilish all day. She's very, very, very sad. Yes, thank you, Here to Dink. Yeah. Her music is great, but, you know, you got to be ready to be sad. The thing about it, though, is it was a high-energy concert, but a lot of her music is very, like, low. like very low key flexing on the vocals. So it was interesting, and I liked to watch Phineas in the background because he's also low key mastermind. He's the dude who comes up with all of the ideas for the music and all the ideas for Wars and everything. He comes up with it, generally speaking, and then he sells it. She's also the co-writer of the music and incredible vocalist. So the two of them together is just kind of magical, you know. Magical things. Don't mess it up, guys. Don't get screwed up with the drugs and stuff. I feel like I'm their older brother trying to be like, listen, kids, you're doing good. Don't do too many drugs, okay? Because that's what's going to happen, you know? I was like watching the concert going, oh, man, in 5 years, she's going to be like Bieber it out a little bit. She's going to be peeing in like mop buckets like Justin Bieber did backstage at one time. Hopefully that doesn't get too bad. But hopefully then she comes out with like the revival album where she and Phineas are like, we did all the drugs. There's no more to do. We're gonna make another album out of it. Magnificent One says, going to get back to those drums. That's a good question. Probably in about half an hour. I play them every single day. I actually play the drums every single day. If you guys would like to watch me play the drums, I will be happy to, because I really enjoy playing them, and I'm actually not bad anymore. I used to be bad, but you always start out bad with everything. Guys, unless you're, you know, I don't know, Paul McCartney, you can't be great at everything all the time. Or Phineas. You can't say, the other day when I was watching the Billie Eilish concert, I saw Phineas back there playing the bass, playing the guitar, playing the electric guitar, playing the acoustic guitar, playing the keyboards, playing drum pads, and I'm like, Phineas, you little son of a gun, you playing all them instruments, you're too good at all them instruments, aren't you? But I watched closely, and I felt a little bit comfortable in myself. I said, look, I watched him play the bass, and I was like, I got you on bass, though. You flex in, but, yo, give me that bass. Give me that bass right now. So, Phineas, you're not all that. You're most of that. This is incredible. They're both really good music. But we did get to go backstage. Not backstage. Sorry, my bad. VIP section. Backstage is a whole other world. We were in the VIP section. They served us dinner. It was at the Forum. There was a dinner. It was all vegan dinner because Billie Eilish is vegan. So she said, you're going to be vegan too. Vegan, she said. She's also like, we're going to use reusable or biodegradable flatware. It was all wood. It was wooden. Like it was wooden, like Jason Momoa's acting. But it was good. It was the food was incredible. And there was a cake with Billie Eilish's face on it. And we got to eat Billie Eilish's visage on a cake. And the cake was good. It was vegan. Everything was vegan. Because they're like, we're vegan. We don't butter. We just use 10 times the sugar. But it's delicious. I don't know if you've tried sugar before, but it's good. So it was like a nice chocolate cake. I had a donut. I hadn't had a donut in probably this year until that point. Guys, hot take. I recommend donuts. Try them. Eat them. They're good. I'll play the drums for you tomorrow. How about I do a live stream tomorrow during the day where I play the drums and you can listen to me play the drums. You can make requests. But don't sit there and make like requests of, you know, Tom Sawyer by Rush. Because then I'll look like a fool, but then I'm happy to also look like a fool for you. So if you want me to try to play those kinds of drums, get ready. So anybody know this song? No, you won't know the song. Oh, if Terry watching, what's this one? Tell us what this one is. Let's see. Anybody know that one? No? Okay. I'll give you a hint. It's by the same group that does this one. All right. Well, I highly recommend you albums because that would help me get a new computer. Thank you guys for watching. I love your faces. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you guys all the Eilish this week. She was great. She did a nice little moment during the concert where she said, "Hey, everybody, let's breathe deeply together and let's just kind of forget about any kind of things that are going on outside this room and let's just try to be here and enjoy it together." And I said, "You're 20, aren't you?" No, but she I'm like, "You don't really have worries." I'm kidding. We all have worries. We all have problems. We all have things that we have to deal with. And I hope you're well equipped to deal with those things. And you know what helps? Breathing. Also eating. I eat almost every day, so I highly recommend it. Also drinking water through your giant Batman. If you guys want a Batman cup, go get one. What a day. What a show. What a wonderful show. Let me know if it's still cutting in and out because we're going to do a 45-minute outro now. Everybody's like, "Shut up and play your guitar." I'm like, "Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just go ahead and do that." Thank you. Good night, everybody. I'll see you on Monday or tomorrow when I do a drum live stream. It'll be wonderful. It'll be wonderful. I can actually hold a beat now. Give me a beat, is what they said. Is what the Bengals said, I think. We got the beat. They sure do. My friend actually worked on Belinda Carlisle. She did last weekend. Sadly, my friend is now sick because apparently someone in Belinda Carlisle's camp had the flu. You could still catch the flu. Watch out for the flu. Get your flu shots. Get your just get all your shots.